morning and welcome to the Start Your Day Positive podcast, your feel-good way to start the day. Hey, I'm Sara.
Hey, middle of your week. It's Wednesday. I am Len, and glad that you are with us today. Love Wednesday on our podcast. One of my favorites. We'll play Stump Day. A little later on today, reward somebody with 24 Daisy Cake Pops. They're absolutely amazing, so be listening for your chance to win.
And I'm sure most people have heard by now the passing of Dolly Parton, and just... I was so sad, and if you've listened to us or if you followed me, you know I love Dolly. I've just loved her for years. She's been such an inspiration. So a little bit later in the episode today, I want to share some thoughts and some things that I think you'll love about Dolly to make your day feel better. But first, let's go ahead and give our positive thought for the day. I love this one. I've shared it before maybe, but notice how the GPS never says made a mistake. It just says recalculating route. Well, I love that. Reminder that yesterday when I was driving and recalculated multiple times. Sometimes we just got to pivot and recalculate.
Yes, that's wonderful. I love the attitude of the GPS. And if you happen to be a passenger seat driver, maybe be more like the GPS. Be more like it. I like that. Hey, well, let's get going here on your Wednesday and look at 3 things your friends and family might be talking about today.
All right. Well, the news hit us yesterday afternoon, just as I'm sure it hit so many of you listening. Dolly Parton passed away in Nashville at the age of 80. And we're going to share more about that and more about Dolly later in the episode here. But just for a moment, consider what an extraordinary career she had as a music artist and entertainer. So Dolly won an Emmy, 11 Grammy Awards, and 10 Country Music Association Awards, earned 2 Academy Award nominations, and an honorary Oscar. And she was also included in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She sold more than 100 million records worldwide, making her one of the best-selling female artists of all time. Her story even made it to stage. Dolly, a true original musical based on her life and featuring her classic songs along with new music she wrote for the show, debuted in Nashville this past year and looks like maybe Broadway very soon. And there's just so much you could say about Dolly, but maybe her nephew said it best in the announcing of her passing.
Hey everyone, my name is Brian Seaver, son of Cassie Parton, and I'm representing the Parton and Owens family today, announcing the passing of my Aunt Dolly Rebecca Parton Dean, sister, sis, Aunt Granny to one generation and Gigi to the next. This video announcement is something Dolly asked of me years ago, before I fully absorbed it as a future reality. As her head of security for more than 2 decades, a role my father Larry held before me, I have imagined the heaviness of this moment but haven't truly felt it until now. It is an honor that is mixed with absolute pride and great sadness. But sadness lies with us, not with Dolly. Dolly has lived in the light and is in the arms of Jesus, surely met by Carl, her parents, and countless others who have watched her and longed for her to meet them in the heavens. I first went on the road with Dolly as a kid, getting a taste of the road life in the early 1980s. Dolly opened doors not just for me, but for her entire family to reach the potential we didn't even know was possible. Dolly also opened doors for generations of singers, songwriters, musicians, and dreamers from every walk of life and across every continent. By her example, we believed that anything was possible. She never saw a door she couldn't open, and the doors she opened made and changed history. My family and I have shared a lifetime of beautiful memories with Dolly, but so have you. She has always been on your television, your record player, your CD, and on your phone playlist, becoming an extended part of your family whether you liked it or not. Our family and the team she has entrusted with her legacy will work diligently to ensure her spirit will live with us forever. Dolly was a farmer, just like her daddy. He farmed the soil, she farmed songs and happiness. Dolly called me and said she wants to rest in a beautiful bed of plush cotton because after a life wearing heavy rhinestones, she finally deserves to be comfortable and have some rest. Rest in peace, Aunt Dolly, Aunt Granny, Gigi. May God bless Dolly Parton, and may God bless you all. She will always love you.
Boy, that's so beautiful. You called me yesterday afternoon. I almost couldn't believe it. I almost couldn't believe it. You know?
I was like tearing up a little bit because
course.
I think she's such an inspiration.
Oh, she is an inspiration. You and I would always joke we would say there's not many people that everyone universally says, I love that person. And we would try to think of who would fit into that category. And I would always say Bob Ross, the artist.
Right.
And then we both agreed Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
And then we said that maybe the only other person is Dolly. Yeah. We'll talk about Dolly a little bit more in the podcast. Well, we were just talking about a real light to the world, a light to the entertainment industry with the passing of Dolly Parton. But here is someone else who's doing amazingly well, and for all the right reasons, too. It's comedian Nate Bargatze. He just set a Guinness Book of World Records record for selling more tickets to a single comedy tour than any stand-up comedian in history. And his tour has passed 2 million tickets sold, making him the highest-grossing stand-up comedian in the world. So Guinness was on stage presenting an award to him, and he's pretty unusual for a modern comic, too. The whole show is family-friendly without cursing. Bargatze says that's very intentional. He wants families to be able to sit together, laugh, and never worry about an uncomfortable moment. He explains it this way. Everybody has stressful lives, and you really need an outlet. I can be that for you. And as for his priorities, he says he is always second. God is first. Family is first. He is second. So pretty good guy.
Yeah. And some of his specials are on Netflix. So you can go watch them on Netflix, too. He's really funny. You know, I love a good comedian. And hand the average American a surprise $1,000. And what do you think they would do with it? According to a new Mutual of Omaha survey, the number one answer is pay down debt. 25% said that. Another 21% would put it in savings. After that, add it to the budget and use it for everyday expenses. 9% would invest it. Only 6% said, forget all that, I'm spending it on something fun.
Oh, no, only 6%. And I was going to say that.
That's so funny. And, you know, I think that is the mentality. When someone hands you cash or a check or something like that, it's always my first instinct to put it in savings, pay a bill, always. That's why I've always joked as a birthday gift, I don't think cash is the best. I think a gift card is better for a birthday gift. If you want them to go out and do something for themselves.
I agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? Because a gift card, I'm going to go then and, you know, go to the spa that you gave me the gift card to or go here. But if you give me cash or a check, I'm just going to use it on bills.
Right, or groceries.
Or groceries.
Whatever the case. Right. You're exactly right.
And there's nothing wrong with that either. But if you really want to make an intention for someone who you just want them to have a little time or something a little fun.
So you're taking the survey. Mutual of Omaha knocked on your door, or they texted you or called you. However they took the survey. Sara, you were given just an unexpected $1,000. What are you going to do with it? What would you say?
Well, I would be one of those where I would pay this bill. I would do that. I would.
Oh, man.
But if you said, you know, I give you $1,000 Visa gift card and you can't use it to pay bills or groceries.
Okay, that's different, right?
That's different.
Right.
Yeah. I would probably say, you know what? I would do a long weekend or 3 or 4 days with my husband somewhere.
Yeah.
A fun
I mean, I'm not
getaway.
loaded with money, don't get me wrong, but for whatever reason, I would be in that 6%. I would say, didn't expect that 1,000. Gonna do something fun.
I know. Well, that's a good answer. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah. You know what I would say? I would say, that's it. I'm going on one of those trips with Len and Sara.
That's right.
There you go.
That's the best call.
There you go.
I see the best in you. We see a glass half full. I see the brighter side. It's amazing what can happen when we choose our better self and let the Lord lead the way. Positive with Len and Sara.
Hey, football season, it's here. College football, professional football. And that means one thing. You're going to be glued in front of that television, and you need the most comfortable furniture. What can you do? What can you do?
Well, let me just tell you, you need a big comfy couch.
Yeah.
And Northeast Factory Direct, if you need anything for your home, I'm looking at doing some stuff in a new room I'm redesigning at our house, and I was on Northeast Factory Direct. They have so many great deals, whether it's, a big comfy couch or bedroom furniture, outdoor furniture still. I'm sure they've got some great deals going on. They always do this time of year. To even mattresses, kitchens, they have it all.
Yeah, they do. It's a wonderful shopping experience. It's the way I like it, and I feel comfortable saying most people would too, because it's a warehouse environment. It's not a lot of pressure. They don't have fake living room setup or something like that. You just walk through, and it's just, as far as you can see, it's great furniture and, like you said, mattresses and everything that you can choose from. Why don't you stop by the location nearest you? They're all listed on the website at northeastfactorydirect.com. And, when you stop by, would you please mention Len and Sara in the Start Your Day Positive podcast? They always take care of you. If it's possible, to take care of you even more.
Whoa, tick-tock, woo, time goes so fast. It happened today, let's remember.
And today's the 26th of August. Let's take just a moment, step in our time machine, and see what happened on this date in history.
All right. On this date in 1829, the very first typewriter was patented. Do you remember whiteout? Do you remember having to use whiteout?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was a horrible typer. And you just think about that. Now, think of how we take the word processor for granted. You make too many mistakes, you have to start again with the typewriter. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Yeah. Well, ever hear of Halley's Comet? It was discovered on this day in 1682 by who? Edmund Halley. It is the most famous and brightest comet that you can ever see from the Earth. The last time we saw Halley's Comet was in the year 1986. You were just a little girl at that time. The next time we'll see Halley's Comet is the year 2061.
Oh, wow.
That's a long time. That's a long time. You know what? I like that. I always wonder, if I invented or discovered something, would I name it for what it does or is, or would I name it after myself? Like Halley decided it would be named after him, Halley's Comet.
Right. Did he decide that, or did they just,
I'm not really sure about that one, but I know some people that invented or discovered things definitely made the choice. Just a few famous inventions or discoveries named after the person. Braille, the method of reading for blind people. Louis Braille invented it, and he invented it when he was a teenager. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, a lot of people don't know this. The saxophone was named after Adolphe Sax. He invented it, and he named it after himself. Same with the Ferris wheel. George Washington Gale Ferris, he invented the Ferris wheel and said, I want to put my name on it. What about this, the graham cracker? Did you ever think that was named after a guy?
Well, that one kind of sounds... Graham's a popular last name, so I could see that one.
His name was Sylvester Graham. He was a Presbyterian minister, and he was advocating really plain dietary reform, and so he came up with a graham cracker. It wasn't the sugary snack we know today. It was much more bland. Now, here's a good one. What about nachos? Ignacio Nacho Anaya. In 1943, he improvised a snack for customers at a Mexican restaurant. Nacho was his nickname. And so nachos are literally named after a guy whose nickname was Nacho.
That's hilarious.
Hey, would you feel bad if you were the namesake of nachos? That's pretty cool.
No.
That's really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And then the Caesar salad. Just a lot of people think it's named after a Roman emperor like Julius Caesar, but no, Caesar Cardini. He owned a restaurant, and he came up with the Caesar salad, and he named it after himself.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also today in history, 1968, the Beatles released Hey Jude, became one of their biggest hits, spending 9 weeks at number one. What makes it extra unique, it's more than 7 minutes long, almost unheard of for a radio single, and that song hit number one. Did they play that one on the radio?
Oh, back then, that's the only way a song could be number one. Now you can be number one through Spotify or anything like that. But back then, your song was number one that way. And so, yeah, 7 minutes. A lot of DJs, and of course, I worked for many years in radio, so did you, looked for bathroom songs if you had to go to the bathroom. I mean, 7 minutes, that's glorious.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, so they would play that song if they had to go to the bathroom.
If they had to use the restroom, you don't want to play Elvis's Hound Dog. It's only 2 minutes long. you know? Hey, let's play Hey Jude again. It's 7 minutes.
That's great. I had no idea that song is 7 minutes long.
Yeah, well, the fade out is what it is. Do you remember how the fade out goes?
No.
Na, 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 Hey Jude. And it goes on forever.
Wow.
And ever and ever. Yeah.
Wow.
7
That's so
minutes
interesting. When it comes to healthcare insurance, it can seem a little complicated. It can seem expensive, and you can feel like, I don't know what to do here. Well, we love having Liberty Health Share as a sponsor to our podcast. Liberty Health Share offers proven alternatives to traditional health insurance through Christian healthcare sharing.
And it's easy too. They'll walk you right through everything. Maybe healthcare costs are just too much. You're self-employed, or maybe you just like the sound of the program.
Also, when you call Liberty, they'll address any question you have, and they're glad to pray with you too. There's a plan for everyone, singles, couples, families. If you're looking for affordable health care or know someone who's maybe looking themselves, Liberty Health Share might be the answer that you've really been praying for. You can learn more at libertyhealthshare.org. That's libertyhealthshare.org.
I love listening to Len and Sara because how they goof back and forth with each other, and you can tell they're having fun.
When I listen to Len and Sara in the morning, it's like, woo! I just love listening to you guys. You guys are awesome.
So yesterday I was so sad to hear about the passing of Dolly Parton. If you've followed me, like I said earlier, listen to us here, you know I talk about her a lot. I just loved her, and so many people loved her. I actually have some flowers on my desk and a little sign, and it's a quote from Dolly, and it says, "The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you gotta put up with the rain." And it's this beautiful little mason jar with the butterfly that Dolly always had on a lot of different things. And I was thinking about something else as I was thinking about Dolly. I was thinking about how everybody loved Dolly. And I think a big reason for that is because Dolly seemed to love everyone right back. She had this wonderful way of making people feel welcome, valued, loved, no matter who they were. She made them feel love. And I thought, what an incredible legacy to have. And it made me think, too, the kind of person I want to be. I want to be someone who loves people really well, someone who makes people feel a little bit better after being around me, someone who looks for the good, gives people grace, and just leaves a little joy behind. So I thought maybe that's one way that we can celebrate Dolly today. Be a little bit more like Dolly. Love people well, make somebody smile, leave a little joy wherever you go, because she sure gave us a lot of joy. And I just think she's a very, very special person.
Yeah. Boy, I don't think I could say anything more than that. I feel the same way. And I can name on one hand people who I think brought joy consistently and were so consistent about it, like Dolly Parton. I think even her voice, her voice was so unique and it was so special. And when she sang quiet moments in her songs, they just sounded so tender and so loving.
Yeah.
Yes, very, very, very special.
I could go on and on about the things that Dolly Parton has taught me as, you know, an entertainer, as a woman, and business leader, you know, but, you know, just the love is the thing that sticks out to me the most. And I love watching Dolly Parton, first of all. So I put together a little watch list as well, if you want to spend a little time celebrating Dolly. Some of my favorite movies, specials, documentaries about her life. There's so many. I put them all into my blog and wrote a little blog if you're interested. So I will link it in show notes. There's some Christmas movies, of course, her Coat of Many Colors movie that I love, and I show you where you can watch them. And then a new documentary that's not It hasn't been out that long. That was so great as well. So I'll link that in show notes, and you can find it on my blog at conversationswithsara.com.
Nice. Hey, can I ask you on that list,
Yeah.
you may not, do you have Rhinestone?
No.
Do you know
I don't have that
Rhinestone?
one.
The
No.
most unlikely pairing in the world, and it's such a cute movie. It's Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone.
I will look that up and see if it's available.
It's so cute to see them interact together. I can't remember the plot line, but I think she's trying to make him a country music singer.
Oh my goodness! I gotta look that one
it's called
up.
Rhinestone, and it's adorable. It's adorable.
I'm gonna have to add that one. And here's just one of my favorite clips from Dolly.
So I feel very blessed that I've been able to accomplish so many things, but I wake up with new dreams every day. It doesn't matter how old I am or how old I'm not. It's like my life is new every day. I always ask God to guide me and lead me and give me new things to do, and to be able to do things that will help the masses, that will lift up mankind, not just for myself. And so I love being able to get out and perform and make people happy, and it makes me happy as well. So if you can kind of do that, it's kind of like a wheel. Just goes round and around, and love can generate and joy and light, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yay! It's Stump Day. Every Wednesday is Stump Day.
Well, it's Wednesday on our podcast. That means Stump Day, brought to you by our friends at Daisy Pops. Daisy Cake Pops are amazing. They are wonderful and delicious, and we will send 24 right to your front door. All you have to do is answer Sarah's interesting, challenging Stump Day question.
All right, so you will get a 20% reduction in anxiety if you do this. What is the answer?
Game changer, 20%. That's a lot of anxiety reduction.
Hey, you know what? Here's it again. You will get a 20% reduction in anxiety if you do this. I do think this is this is a good
I don't know the answer. Let me see
technique.
This is good. This is really good. I agree with this. Do you agree with this?
I do agree with it.
Okay, if you think you know the answer on how to reduce anxiety by 20%, go to our website. It is startyourdaypositive.com, and there's a link there. You click in, fill in your answer, and who knows, those Daisy Pops, those Daisy Cake Pops might just be one answer away. I've got a little riddle for everyone. A little riddle.
Oh boy,
what?
I'm not good at riddles.
A little riddle.
Let's go. Even though I'm not good at them.
Okay, what's the one improvement you can make to your home that is equally as important to the inside of your home as it is to the outside of your home? That's the riddle.
Well, I know this.
Yeah,
one.
you do know it, but it makes
has
sense.
to be putting new windows in. And I was just reading an article the other day about, fall is going to be here. And when it comes to home improvement, what are the things that, okay, maybe I didn't get it done this summer. What can I do this fall that would be best for my home? And one of the number one things was windows.
Yeah.
Getting your windows done in the fall. You still have plenty of time, and you get them in before winter.
Yeah, so the logic is there. Putting it off is not the best thing to do, because it makes such a big difference. You'll be so happy, and you have such peace of mind with new windows. The only question is where and what's the deal?
It's Universal Windows Direct, UWD. Buy 4 windows right now, get 4 free, and there's 48 months of 0% financing. So I used Universal Windows Direct when I needed new windows. They are great. So tell them that Len and Sarah sent you as well. They're wonderful. Just go to universalwindowsdirect.com, and we're so happy to have them as a podcast sponsor.
It's wonderful. I listen to it every day on my way to work. It's just how I start my day.
It's a very calming way to drive into work, and I like listening to the encouraging words from Len and Sarah, and just puts everything into perspective.
The great Geauga County Fair goes way back 200 years, and that's a fact. Betsy Ross could have entered a quilt. Young Abe Lincoln could have walked these fields. Before the light bulb, before airplanes, folks were coming down these country lanes. We've been faring since 1823. That's a whole lot of history. Cows and chickens, rides and treats. French waffles might be all I need. Grab your Geauga County town.
Oh, there's nothing quite like it, the county fair, and there's nothing like the oldest continuous fair in the state of Ohio. It's the great Geauga County Fair. It's coming up, and we've got tickets all this week to give away.
We do. It's happening. It happens the same weekend every year. Labor Day weekend starts on Thursday and then goes through Monday. It is always so much fun. I was actually on the phone with my sister. We grew up going to the Geauga County Fair, right? And she lives in North Carolina now. And I was telling her about the fair and how we're giving away tickets. And she was like, oh my goodness. We were just reminiscing about the rides, the food, the demo derbies. It's just so much fun.
You know what? There's county fair phases, too. Let me explain what I mean by that. When you're little, the fairgrounds seem so big with your parent holding your hand and walking you on the fairgrounds, and it's so magical. Then remember the fair when you're a teenager, independent, you're allowed to walk the fairgrounds by yourself, and how cool you feel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is so cool.
That's the independence that comes with walking around the fair with your friends and not your parents.
Yes. Yeah.
Big
so
deal.
Cool. And then, of course, you're a parent and you're reliving that with your kids, pushing them in a stroller. And then finally, I've reached the stage where I'm a grandparent, and so I get to watch with the biggest smile when my children take their children to the fair, and I'm just in the background spending money.
It's so true.
It is.
The phases of the fair. And they're all good in different ways. That's so fun to think about.
I do want to say congratulations to Laura Deemer, our latest winner. She lives in Chardon, and she had the keyword, the latest keyword, and so she is going to the fair on us.
That's perfect. Okay, well, let's do it again today. We're going to have another winner. The keyword today for Wednesday is rides. So just go to our website, startyourdaypositive.com. You could be a winner as well. Fill out our entry form at the bottom of the page, and the keyword today is rides.
And wouldn't you agree, different phases when it comes to rides at the fair, too. You're little and you're afraid. You're a teenager and you're cool. You're an adult and your stomach.
And you're like, I'm good. I'll let the kids ride.
We've been fairing since 1823, 200 years of memories, rides, ribbons, animals, and fun. The Geauga County Fair's still number one.
Well, I hope you're off to have the best day. Just a reminder, the keyword for today is rides for our Geauga County Fair tickets, and our Stump Day question as well. If you could reduce, or let me say that again, you will reduce anxiety by 20% if you do this. What is the answer? If you know the answer to that, just go to startyourdaypositive.com and you might be the winner. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
It's a good question. Hey, let me ask you this really quickly before I wrap things up with a prayer. Riding rides at the county fair, this is another phase. Did you ever ride one of those rides that turns really fast, like the Himalaya, and you were either on the ride, A, with a guy that you went to school with, or B, a boyfriend, and when you go over, it like smushes your seats together?
Oh, yes. The Scrambler. I think we called it the Scrambler.
Right,
and whoever sat at the end was like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you were like, sorry. And you're trying to hold on to it.
Yeah. And we're so thankful for you. Glad you're a part of our podcast listening family every single day. Let's close in a prayer, and in light of some of the fun memories we shared about the fair, and of course fun, but heartfelt memories we shared about Dolly Parton too. It's just a reminder of a lot of things. God, thank you for the memories that make us smile, for simple days at the county fair, time with people that we love, moments we wish we could hold on to just a little bit longer. Today we're reminded just how quickly life moves, and seasons change, and children grow, and people who we've admired leave us. And before we know it, one chapter's become a memory. Help us not to rush through the season we're in while we're waiting for the next one. Give us eyes to see the good that's right in front of us, hearts that are grateful for the people beside us, and wisdom to enjoy each phase of this life while we have it. Thank you for today. Help us to live well. Amen.